Numbers 12 is the chapter where the cracks in leadership and loyalty first show up just days after Israel leaves Sinai. It is not about an outside enemy. It is about an inside rot, jealousy, pride, and the misuse of spiritual authority. At its core, Numbers 12 is about who God has appointed to speak for him and how dangerous it is to attack that man. The chapter opens with Miriam and Aaron speaking against Moses. The text says they opposed him because of the Cushite woman he had married. But it quickly becomes clear that the real issue is not the woman. It is Moses' unique authority. They say, "Has the Lord indeed spoken only through Moses? Has he not spoken through us also?" On the surface, this is a fine-sounding equality argument. In reality, it is a jealous undermining of the leader God has clearly raised up. The people have already been taught that Moses is the one who speaks face to face with the Lord. Miriam and Aaron are not correcting a crime. They are challenging God's hierarchy. Moses does not stand up to defend himself. The text stops the story long enough to underscore his character. Now, the man Moses was very meek, more than all people who were on the face of the earth. Moses is not a self-promoting bully. He is a humble servant, yet humility is not weakness. The moment Miriam and Aaron complain, the Lord heard it, and he summons all three to the tabernacle. The cloud descends, God stands at the door, and he speaks directly to them. The pattern is striking. God does not wait for Moses to argue. He intervenes to defend his own appointment. The Lord reminds them that he speaks to prophets in visions and dreams, but with Moses, he speaks mouth to mouth in unmistakable form, not in riddles. Moses is not simply one voice among many. He is God's chosen mediator. Judgment falls on Miriam, not Aaron, though both sinned. As the cloud lifts, Miriam is struck with leprosy, her skin white as snow. The condition is not only physical, it is symbolic. Leprosy in Israel meant separation from the camp, separation from the community, and separation from the tabernacle. The one who tried to usurp the mediator becomes the one cast out from the presence of the people and the sanctuary. The judgment is both personal and public. Aaron, terrified, turns to Moses and says, "Oh my Lord, please do not punish us for this sin we have so foolishly committed." There is a clear moral hierarchy. The one who rebelled is struck. The one who semi-joined the rebellion pleads for mercy. Moses, the humble servant, does not gloat. He does not say, "Now, you see what happens when you oppose me." Instead, he cries out to the Lord, "Oh God, please heal her." God answers, but the healing is not immediate. Miriam is to be shut outside the camp for 7 days, and the people will not move until she is brought back. The nation stands still to learn that rebellion against God's servant has consequences, not just for the heart, but for the whole camp. The delay in the journey is a visible lesson. Sin among leaders slows the entire people. For you today, Numbers 12 is a mirror on the danger of jealous criticism. Miriam and Aaron did not invent a new sin. They weaponized words. They used spiritual language to undermine God's ordained leader. The chapter reminds you that God is not casual about who he appoints. He may raise up humble, quiet, unimpressive-looking men and women. But as long as he's backing them is attacking his order. The New Testament will echo this truth when it says, "Obey your leaders and submit to them, for they keep watch over your souls." Position matters because authority matters, and authority matters because God will defend it. Numbers 12 also reminds you of God's mercy layered over his justice. Miriam is punished, but she is not destroyed. The 7 days outside the camp are a season of discipline, reflection, and restoration. The people wait for her return, showing that repentance and reconciliation are possible. The same God who strikes with a heavy blow also provides a way back into the camp, into the community, and into the future. So Numbers 12 leaves you with the question: if God defended Moses so clearly, how careful are you about speaking against those he has placed in authority over you? Are you using words to tear down? Or are you using humility, prayer, and submission to honor God's appointed leaders? Numbers 12 is a call to watch your heart, to guard your tongue, and to trust that the same God who vindicated his servant in the wilderness will deal with every resentment, every jealousy, and every gossip that rises against those he has put in the front line.